every practice took on a different meaning because we're creatures of habits. We usually have practice from 10 to 12 or 11 to 1, depending on your team. And we're used to routines.
Yeah.
So I was going to enjoy every practice that I had because I was never going to do it again.
Yeah.
I was going to enjoy every bus ride because those were going to be dwindling down.
Yeah.
Every plane ride, playing cards with the guys.
Come on, man. You got me tearing up now, man. I want to go play,
So I said to myself, I want to enjoy it. Because usually, you know, when you're in the middle of it and you're young, I got to go to practice. I don't feel like doing suicide. Every suicide, every 17, every time the coach yelled at me, this is it. I'm never going to be in this competitive atmosphere ever again. I'm going to enjoy everything. Signing autographs, going early, my whole routine, I wanted to enjoy it. And that's what D. Wade is going. That's what they've got to be thinking about. You're never going to be at this. We are at the highest level of our profession. All-stars, Hall of Famers, soon to be with you. You're never going to do it again. Every practice.
Did you change the way that you came out? Because I know you used to come out sometimes Michael Jackson. So did you ever change that the last year?
I went old school.
What'd you do?
Michael. I went Jackson 5. It wasn't Thriller.
No.
I went off the wall. Destiny.
The victory tour. I'm with you, baby.
The victory tour.
Went all the way from A to Z to ABC 1 2.
There we go.
I want you back.
We look at some of the half-court shots, and Ben Simmons, among others. We think of kind of first-half stories. We had Embiid, one of the Elton Brand. You want to talk about 1 year? I think he's executive of the year for me.
Now, it will depend on what they do going forward. Because right now, other than the Golden State Warriors starting 5, I would have to say the Sixers probably have the best starting 5. Now, can that collection of talent? They've had Jimmy Butler since November, and now they just added Tobias Harris. A deep run in the East, win the East, and represent the East in the finals.
And how much tougher is that? Because it's different when you get a full camp, right? And you know in an offseason, okay, we got to figure out how to gel with. This is on the fly, and it's, okay, Butler here, then Tobias Harris. Now we got 3 new guys on the bench. How does Ennis get his minutes? What do we do with this guy, that guy? Shamit's gone. Who do we fill those minutes? How tough is that when you're going through a season?
It is very tough, but I would say there's a few caveats. You have a couple of guys playing for free agency. So that means you usually listen a little bit more than that time. You want to show that you're a great teammate. Tobias Harris has come in and played defense and showed that he can facilitate, as you see Damian Lillard knock one down from half court. I really like their makeup, and I think that this is a different situation. They're all coming together at the perfect time to get this one goal. And so they can be selfish collectively to win this championship. And if they win, everybody gets paid. So this is one of the few scenarios that if they win, everybody looks better and everyone gets paid, and all kind of ulterior motives are for contracts and things like that are handled. And so I really like the makeup of this team. It's up for their bench to show how good they are and for them to prove it. But I think right now is the right time of being infused with that energy, especially when you look at what Toronto's done, when you look at what the Bucks have done. And so I really like the moves of the Sixers, and I'm interested in seeing how they finish out the season, Rich.
I will say one thing. They've been kind of on easy street because it's always been trust the process, the injuries. We're going to bring them around slow. A lot of pressure now is on Brett Brown and that coaching staff.
How about that? Yes.
You got the talent in now.
Yes. No excuses.
Now you got to go out and actually forget the trust the process. We have to win now. We got to win now before these free agents, if they want to go somewhere else. Right now, this is it for the Sixers.
You know, it's interesting because we know in the East that we know what a coach Brad Stevens is. X's and O's, and also understanding of people and the respect he gains because of how he treats people. But this is a different kind of pressure on him because I think we'd all agree the level of talent is enough there and the depth beyond the starting 5 to go to the finals, yet it just seems like it hasn't been working. And when you hear comments, whether it's Kyrie one day, Marcus Morris, and others,